Hey everyone, welcome to Two Nerdy Families with Bryce.
Jonny.
All right.
Welcome.
Well, we want to start off saying thank you for watching our video, and please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, make sure you hit the notification, that little bell icon, so you can tell when we put out new content, which we're going to do pretty regularly, and give us some feedback and some comments on maybe what you would like to see, or if you have any questions after our video, we'd love to come back on that, or if you have any ideas for the next video, we'll try to incorporate that as well.
Yep. And so we're just going to get into it today, and we're going to be talking about Ring and the alarm systems today. So we'll just let you guys at it, and again, just make sure you guys comment below and let us know what you think of the video. Thanks.
All right, everyone, we are here to talk about the Ring home security system. So Ring has a lot of products. They've been around since 2012, and they're probably best known for their Ring video doorbell, which there's a couple different versions of that we'll review at a later time, but today we're going to focus primarily just on the security system. Now, Ring was acquired by Amazon in early 2018, so they've done a couple different things where Amazon has their Amazon Key service that they're looking to coordinate with their now Ring product offering, but they're also doing some other things. Like in early 2018, it was probably about April or May that they came out with the home security system. And then later in the fall of 2018, they came out with the stick-up cam. So it's kind of an indoor camera, which is different from their other spotlight and floodlight cameras. But all those products will integrate into this home security system into one app. So it's pretty cool stuff that we're going to talk about today. As nerdy as we are, some of this stuff is kind of fun as we get into unpackaging this and starting to look at the product. But we really want to kind of highlight that this, as we looked at some other similar products, especially the DIY home security products, and a lot of us, we don't necessarily want to pay for the month-to-month monitoring. Some people like to monitor themselves. Ring, however, if you do want to pay for the monitoring, it's very inexpensive. It's about $10 a month if you want to do that. And what the monitoring also gives you is a lifetime warranty on the hardware itself. And even if one of the cameras or the doorbell gets ripped off of your home, as long as you're paying that $10 a month service, they'll actually replace the product for you. So it's pretty cool that they have that, they offer that, and the monitoring service is pretty awesome. It integrates even with some products that you might have in your own home already. For example, the First Alert smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. Some of those with the Z-Wave technology will actually just integrate right into the app, and in a minute we'll go ahead and show you what that app looks like and how the features work inside the app, how to configure it. But some really great things about this that we're excited to talk about. Okay, so now we're just going to do the unboxing and kind of show you the quality of the product here. This is the Ring's kind of entry-level 5-piece home security system. They do offer some other variations that either include more motion detectors or other contact sensors for the doors and windows. But you can buy a lot of the other accessories if you want a secondary keypad, or say you buy this and later on you want to integrate Ring doorbell. You can actually get that later and then add the device within the mobile app itself. You can definitely tell that there's high quality in the packaging itself, which kind of denotes that there's definitely some quality that goes into this product overall. As you look in the box here, everything's really well packaged. This is the what they call the base station, and so it's a very nice, modern, sleek design. As we pull it out here, you can kind of see that it's pretty nice, and you'll see when we start using it, they even have some LEDs backlit behind here that kind of indicate what's happening with it. And if I flip it over, I'll show you that there's some indicators when you have power and Wi-Fi connected. There is both battery backup and cell backup, so these will actually change different colors, and we'll show you that later if it is in a different mode. And there's Ethernet connection as well, so if you decide to go hardwire connection, you can see where the power connects over here, and you can have a couple choices to run the cables up or down. But then you can see that there is some instructions here, and just really nice matte finish on this. It's just really high quality. You can see They give you a little sticker if you want to put that in your window. And then they come with some kind of getting started guide, some really basic things to kind of get things out of the box and kind of hooked up to the mobile app. And then as far as the configuring and how to use it, they have this more in-depth one here. You kind of see that they kind of talk about getting it hooked up to the mobile app, getting everything synced up, how to use kind of the main features of the app to arm and disarm the security system, and how it works with your keypad. You know, this is where I get really nerdy. I pull this stuff out, and if you're nerdy like we are, this is when I start getting excited, as you start to kind of see just how nice this product is and the quality. Really nice plate. We'll show you how that all works in a little bit. And then this is your motion sensor here, one of the contact sensors, which are for your doors and windows. And here's an extender. So if you have some sensors in a different part of the home that's a little bit further away from your base station, that'll actually work as an extender. There's also what they have called a Chime Pro, which acts as a door chime for when they ring, if you have the Ring doorbell. But it will do the same thing that this does and act as an extender if you have some kind of far-reaching parts of your home that you want to make sure you have good connection to your other sensors. So you can see what's left in the bottom of the box here, just your power cables for the base station, and then if you choose to power the keypad with the power cord, that's there. You know, the packaging again is really nice. They have these little pull tabs so nothing gets stuck down in the bottom, and everything is really nice and labeled so you can easily identify kind of what hardware goes with what and kind of match it up with the instructions so you know exactly what you're doing. Okay, so let's get this thing installed. Grab your base station and let's go. So here's your power cable. You can just run it down this channel. And you'll see a couple spots here for screws, which I've already got in the wall here. There it is installed. Consult the manual if you're having any trouble. There's a lot of great information here and on ring.com. And for the keypad, you'll see there's this reversible plate. So if you want to mount it on, say, a nightstand or a countertop, you got that option. You also have a power cable if you want to run power to. You can power it with batteries, which I'm choosing to do, so I'll grab my mounting kit here, and I chose to mount it in a central location. Since there's a delay entry, you'll want to be able to get to your keypad pretty quickly. And here's your contact sensor for doors and windows. You'll see the QR code on the back, which is pretty important. You want to make sure to add this before you pull the tab for the battery. So as you go in the app, you'll see add a Ring product. Click security devices. You'll see sensors. As you go in here, you'll see contact sensors, the first one. And this is where it will explain as you say you're ready. Explains the whole QR code, which is pretty awesome. This is one of the easiest, quickest device ads I've seen out there, and it's pretty fun. But I'm kind of a nerd, so that's probably why it's fun. But here, there it is, added. And you'll see right here where now it says to pull the tab on the sensor, which will power the device. Okay, then grab your contact sensor install kit. You'll see inside the box you've got the magnet and the other hardware or some foam stick pads, depending on how you want to mount it. I decided to do a mixture of both. Some screws on the trim, stick pad on the door, and you'll see these just clip on really easily. This one kind of clips on and slides, and then you're done. And just do a quick check, make sure everything clears. Okay, and grab your motion sensor. This also has a QR code when you add it in the app before you pull the tab. Grab your install kit and find a central place in your home that covers a broad area. Next we have the range extender, which I decided to put on my lower level, and it just extends the range from your base station since I have a number of sensors on a lower level. So you plug that in.
And you'll see in the app here, as we kind of arm and disarm it here, you can see how the LEDs change colors on the base station. And you'll see there's a notification along the top as well, which is nice. Now when I arm it away, you have a 60-second exit delay. And you'll see it counts down there in your dashboard. Now, when you open the door, you hear a chime. When it's armed, but if it's armed and the door opens, then you'll have a 60-second entry delay before the siren alarms. We'll just speed it up here. And it's pretty loud. Now I'll quickly show you, this comes with a battery backup, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty seamless. You unplug the power, and it quickly switches over to battery power with no loss of connection, but you do get a notification on your phone letting you know it's now running on battery backup. And we can plug it back in, and it switches back to green, letting you know it's back on regular power, and you get the notification. Now similarly, if you're paying the $10 a month monitoring service, that comes with cellular backup. So I'll go cut the Wi-Fi real quick. And you'll see this switches from green to red as it loses connection. And once that cellular connection is established, it turns amber, and you'll see in your notification that it's now running on cellular backup. Okay, and if you go back to the dashboard, you have your main status across the top here, home, away, disarmed, with some notifications there. And we'll come back to neighbors, but you have event history here. And as you take a look at this, it's kind of divided up. You can look at alarm specific events. Shows you if doors are open, any motion detected, etc. And if you switch back over to your cameras, you can see all the motion events that are triggered. If we just pick the backyard here, we can see whose dog is that? No, I'm just kidding, it's my dog. And then we can go back into the dashboard, and you'll see just a quick thumbnail of all your video cameras, and you can choose the video doorbell, which does not come in this kit, but I happen to have it, so I'll show you how the cameras work if you decide to integrate later on. Here's some motion snooze if you want to snooze that for a period of time. You can go to device health, check your connection status, when the firmware was last updated. And you can come down here to motion settings, and this is where you come in and set your motion zones, your sensitivity levels, the motion schedule if there's times during the day you don't want it sending alerts to your phone. And there's a couple options there that you can see some other settings. You can go to live view, and it just takes a second to connect, and here we are. Now back to this Neighbors app. It is a separate app, but it is integrated into the home security system app. What we can actually do is share any events that happen. Anyone in your neighborhood that shares some of their video from their Ring alarm system. You can also go to the map and see what's happening within a few miles of your home. And finally, you can come to devices. This is where you can add devices or just check on any doorbell, cameras. You've got your base station keypad. There's my range extender. And then all your sensors, so you can see if any of your doors or windows are open or closed, and your motion detectors. And there you have it.
Now there are a couple downsides, so I just want to quickly recap some of the pros and cons to owning a Ring security system. Now, Ring is an easy, pain-free, do-it-yourself install and setup, and one of the least expensive systems on the market. Ring mobile app is available for both Android and iOS devices. And as I showed you a moment ago, the Ring Neighbors app is great for viewing the local crime reports and sharing some of your own Ring video captures of any suspicious events with your neighbors. We really like that there's optional professional monitoring, so you can monitor yourself, or for just $10 a month you can have professional monitoring, which is also the cheapest we've seen from any of these other DIY home security systems such as Nest. What also comes with the $10 a month that we really like is that it comes with unlimited cloud storage for all of your video recordings. It also gives you a lifetime warranty on all the products being monitored by Ring. We also showed you the 24-hour battery backup, the cellular backup option, which is available if you're paying the $10 a month for the monitoring service. It is a modular system, so it's extremely easy to add more Ring devices. You saw how easy it was to scan the QR code. It's just one app that manages all those devices. It also works with many other smart lock systems that we didn't get into too much, but some of those systems such as Kwikset, Kivo, LockState, Keysi, and Lockatron, just to name a few. Now there is room for improvement when it comes to compatibility and integration with other smart home devices. There's no ability to really adjust your thermostats or turn lights on and off. There's no integrated voice assistant. However, it does work with Amazon Alexa, the Echo Dot for answering the doorbell chimes and for two-way communication. But as far as the Google Assistant integration, that is very limited to just a few commands such as, "Hey Google, talk to Ring about the last time my doorbell rang," or "start a new recording." But it does not work with the Google Home Hub like Nest does. So you won't be able to pull up video from your Ring doorbell or the other cameras. However, it does work with the Amazon Show to answer doorbell rings, to show you other the Ring camera feeds. Now there have been some complaints about the slowness connecting to Ring from some of these other devices, so I want to point that out. So Ring does plan on providing additional support for some other smart home devices. However, it's not yet available, and some of it's coming. But despite its lack of integration with other smart home devices, it's still a very affordable option for you. It's very easy to set up and use. It's not going to blow you away with its features and capabilities quite yet, but those things are coming, and we're really excited about what Ring is doing already. And if you need an inexpensive way to kind of dip your toes in the waters of smart home security, the Ring alarm is a very good choice for you.
Okay everyone, thanks for watching. Again, this is the Ring home security system, a quick review that we did. Hopefully you found it helpful and informative. It's a really good option. There are a couple of the downsides, so it really just depends on your individual situations, but we do hope it was helpful.
And just make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, notification bell, and just comment below. See you next time.
Thanks.